Today we are going to check out the 20 obscure Pokemon facts video and see if I actually know any of them. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much and welcome to my channel. My name is Caleb and this is the Caleb Will Try It channel, where I pretty much just do whatever I see in the comments. If somebody asks me to do something and try something, I'm absolutely going to do it and try it. However, this time I was just perusing my YouTube suggested videos and I came across a video called 20 obscure Pokemon facts you don't know. And we'll freaking see about that. I've been in the Pokemon fandom for such a long time, for the last 25 years. I remember when Pokemon first came to the US in 1999 and I was all over it with the games, with the card game, with the anime. I absolutely loved it. 25 years later, I am even more so addicted to the Pokemon lifestyle. Anyways, guys, I thought I would watch this video by Blue Boy Finn and see if I actually know any of these obscure Pokemon facts, because I feel like I would know at least maybe, I'm gonna guess I know maybe 5 of these 20. Is this for like Pokemon fans, or is this for like newbie Pokemon people who are kind of like, I want to know some random facts about Pokemon? Make sure you guys go check out Blue Boy Finn's page, and thank you so much for producing this video so I have something to check out. And we are going to hit this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Did you know Shuckle's the slowest Pokemon? Did you know that Rhydon's the first Pokemon ever designed? Oh, you do?
Yes. Wait a freaking second, dude. Was that just bait or something? But yes, I actually weirdly did know that Shuckle was the slowest and Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever made. I don't know why. I think I just recently looked that up, and I don't know why I recently did, but I did know that. And I also have a weird feeling that that was a bait thing.
Good. Well, then I'm going to tell you some Pokemon facts that I think you don't know. I went out of my way to find facts about Pokemon that if you were to tell a seasoned Pokemon fan, they would have no idea. And I'm genuinely curious how many people are aware of these. So let me know in the comments. But anyways, I'm Blue Boy Finn.
So he did bait me and he did answer all my questions. I'm kind of scared now because those were two kind of, I mean, the Shuckle one, that's kind of weird, you know, I guess. But those weren't like very super well-known facts, I feel like.
And let's get into
I'm scared now. I'm officially scared.
I'm going to start this video off with one of the coolest facts on this list, and that is the gift Pokemon in Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Bring it on.
That went undiscovered
Heart Gold, Soul
over
Silver.
10 years until the year 2020.
Really?
It was only found when Reddit user that goes by Alucard the Guy was attempting to soft lock their game by trapping themselves in Cianwood City without a Pokemon that knows surf or a way to obtain one. As a soft lock prevention method, there is an NPC in the Cianwood Pokemon Center that gives you a gift tentacle if your game meets those conditions. And it can even be shiny hunted. This is one of the coolest things ever to me, and it makes me wonder what other mysteries still lie in these games, even after all these years.
Okay, you guys for real? Are these the kind of comments and obscure facts that are going to be on this video? Because I did not know that. Absolutely not. In fact, I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver once through when it came out like freaking 13 years ago. Loved those games. Absolutely loved them. But I had no idea. I've never like speedrun a Pokemon game, and I've never tried to soft lock in a Pokemon game. I had no clue that that was real. However, that fact was very sick. That was very freaking sweet. And I do love how that Pokemon kind of thought ahead and put in a soft lock prevention method to get you
Pokemon Yellow
or a
tentacle.
tentacle.
Level up your Pikachu to level 26, where it learns Thunderbolt. You'll be greeted by this interesting animation that plays and lights up the cave temporarily. In Generation 5 of Pokemon, the best generation.
Are you freaking joking? Are you joking? I haven't played Pokemon Yellow since it came out.
Where it learns Thunderbolt. You'll be greeted by this interesting animation that plays and lights up the cave temporarily.
Dude. There's no way I would have known that. That is super cool, though. That is a very cool fact. I may have to check that out.
When you are on any route in the game, the drums of the music will only play when you are moving. If you're standing still, the drums will completely stop. I actually recorded a little bit of gameplay so you can see.
Really? Shut the freak up. That is so sick. I don't know if Black and White is the best generation. I don't know if that's facts. But that is very, very cool. And I did play through those games, or at least through White, maybe Black. I can't remember. Man, also really old games at this point.
Gale of Darkness and
I wonder if I would have ever noticed that.
There are some interesting changes to shiny forms of some Pokemon. But there's one in particular that I find to be incredibly interesting.
Pop quiz, Greg.
An
What's
ad?
the first ingredient in Smucker's Natural Strawberry? Very smart, Greg.
Honestly, dude, so far, I had no idea any of these. If I was going to maybe be able to figure one out, it would have been that drum one.
Community, Mr. Alpha, who's hunted shiny Eevee in this game and told me about this. When you evolve your Eevee into a Vaporeon, it acquires this interesting snowy aura that literally no other Pokemon has in this game or any game since. Although it's not exclusive to just the shiny version, I think it makes the shiny version look incredible.
Oh,
next fact,
very cool.
Hugh from Pokemon Black and White
Why
2
Vaporeon, though?
is
Do
the
that
best
to, like,
rival in
well, I
all
guess,
Pokemon. That's
for those
certainly not
games.
my opinion and an irrefutable fact. Okay, maybe that's my opinion, but he's the only rival to Punch an evil team member, and that's pretty badass. I mean, come on.
He is? He's the only one. No other Team Rocket or evil team member has been punched before in any other game. I find that hard to believe. Are you for real? Are you sure? Are you freaking sure? Maybe. That's pretty cool, though.
The 3 legendary dogs, although
that does
not
make him the best
in
one.
Ruby and Sapphire, it's possible they could have planned to have been.
I thought they were cats.
The reason for that is there's a rendition for the legendary dog theme present in the game, in the classic Hoenn sound font. And you're listening to it right now. But sadly, it went unused in the final release, and that honestly makes me kind of sad, because these are some of my favorite legendary Pokemon ever created. But there's also a few more unused tracks in the game from Johto region, another being Route 38. So maybe the team was just having fun remixing these absolute jammers.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You probably know about Shucky, the gift Shuckle in the Johto region.
That was kind of just a weird fact that I don't know if I cared about. Legendary dogs, dude. I thought they were cats, man.
Did you know
Wasn't that like
shiny in Heart Gold Soul Silver?
Isn't like
Gold Silver Crystal?
Yeah, whatever.
Black and White 2 are the only main series games where you're protected.
I missed that whole entire fact because I was just talking about nothing.
In the Johto region, but did you know it can't be shiny in Heart Gold Soul Silver, but it can in Gold Silver Crystal? Black and White 2 are the only main series games where your protagonist is canonically older than usual. Following that idea, there's multiple themes in the game targeted for a slightly more mature audience.
Why?
For example, you can get a romantic partner in Black and White 2, Yancey or Curtis. And if you follow their side quests, you can get some Pokemon traded to you that you otherwise can't find anywhere in the Unova region, such as Ralts, Spiritomb, and Togepi. Pokemon Masters. No, not...
I thought Black and White 2 was actually a really fun game, but I did not know that. I didn't realize that, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Pokemon Masters
I guess I didn't pay
Arena,
attention.
the PC game. Never played it? Good, don't. It's probably the worst game ever made. It was a crappy kids game, full of the easiest puzzles and minigames that I can promise you couldn't stand to play for more than 10 seconds.
Dude, a 6-piece puzzle? A
is,
9-piece puzzle? Dude, and he almost messed it up. Did you guys notice that he just called this the easiest puzzle ever, and he just tried to put the puzzle piece in the wrong spot?
10 seconds. Well, in this game, one of the quiz questions is, which one of these Pokemon cannot be found in the Safari Zone?
Just kidding.
In the image there...
All right, let me see. Which of these Pokemon cannot be found in the Safari Zone? Dude, I freaking don't know. Actually, I feel like I've caught all of them.
You can get Heracross in Ruby Sapphire Emerald and Pinsir in Fire and Leaf Green. Well, guess what, Pokemon Masters Arena, if that even is your real name? Technically speaking, that is kind of false. In Pokemon Gold and Silver's fabled unreachable Safari Zone, if you glitch inside of it and fish into the water, guess what you can get? Yeah, that's right. You bitch. The Regis have some of the coolest cryptic puzzles.
Okay, that... I don't know if that was like a freaking obscure fact or if that was just like proving a game. That was just weird. That was a weird one.
Did you know these puzzles were inspired by the hype and craze of the mysterious Mew under the truck fiasco? And speaking of Regis, did you know they're all based on time periods in the real world? Regis representing the Ice Age, Regirock representing the Stone Age, and Registeel representing the Iron/Bronze Age.
I did know that. I actually knew that. Was that a fact? Because if that was a fact, I actually did know that. I feel like he's going to add something to it that, of course, I didn't know.
Regieleki and Regidrago representing the Modern and Dark Ages, respectively. Speaking of Gen 3, there's also a 1 out of 64 chance to see a hiker climbing Mount Chimney when you ride the ski lift. And I got way too excited when I found one. Should say in your oh, there he is!
Wow.
Exciting. Did you see him?
That's freaking sweet. I didn't know that. That's very cool. 1 out of 64 rides though? Like why is that a thing?
This next one is incredibly interesting to me.
RNG anything,
Generation
but whatever.
4, things in the game change depending on what day you play the game. Days like director Junichi Masuda's birthday increase the rate which eggs will hatch by a whopping 10%.
Dang it, I thought he was going to be like, you can only do stuff at night. I didn't know it was going to be like specific dates. Crap.
And important dates like holidays,
That is
such
freaking
as
sweet,
Christmas
though.
Eve, Independence Day, Veterans Day, and many, many more,
Okay.
all increase the rate in which you encounter wild Pokemon by 5%. While days that world
Really?
tragedies occurred, the encounter rate decreases by 10%. Although this
Really?
is a seemingly meaningless change,
Wow.
this feature is one of those things
No, that is
adds a
very
certain kind of
thoughtful.
magic and care to the older Pokemon games that I wish was still carried in
It
the
does.
series.
That is very cool. I think that's very
When you're
cool.
making curry in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's a
That's a
chance
super
that
cool
Pokemon
fact.
will
I really
wander
like
into your
that.
camp for you to obtain, and they can even be shiny. Did you know that Ken
Interesting.
Sugimori, the man who drew all the official art for literally every single Pokemon, also created the Pokemon logo? This dude's art is incredibly iconic. I bet his only regret is drawing this guy. I bet you didn't know that Pokemon came out with a typing game for the Nintendo.
Okay, I did know that that dude was responsible for everything. I guess I could have probably just, if you would have said, did he make the logo, I would have said that. And yes, I did know that there was a Pokemon typing game for the Nintendo DS.
That came with
And
a
I've
keyboard
wanted
to
it,
connect
actually.
to your DS. The game
I
was
did
called
know that.
Pokemon
I really
Typing
wanted that
Adventure,
game.
And the soundtrack was actually
Was that a
so
Japanese
good.
exclusive?
You're actually listening to one of the songs off it right now.
I don't think that was a North American
Did
release.
you know there are berries in the main series Pokemon games that are exclusive to Japan? In Generation 3, there were 12 berries distributed by the e-reader cards. If you were to theoretically obtain an e-reader card and an e-reader and transfer one of the berries up to Generation 5 or beyond, they would become the mysterious Enigma berry.
Like a peach or something? Oh. Weird. So far I've known, like, what, 2 facts? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. It's definitely not half
Which,
the
if
facts or
held by a
whatever, but
Pokemon has the following effects. When a Pokemon holds
I already
an
don't
Enigma
know this
berry
one.
and is hit by a super effective move, it will recover 1/4 of its HP. Some of you might
Wow.
know that Sword and Shield's shiny hunting
That's
method is
pretty-
actually
pretty
broken,
good.
and you do not get the right amount of boosted shiny odds after 500 KOs. But that's not the first time something like this has happened, even in the main series Pokemon games. In Pokemon Emerald, there's a coding error that makes the game behave as if it has a dead save battery, meaning you can't soft reset for a shiny Pokemon. Because instead of generating new frames, every time you soft reset or just boot up your game, Emerald always puts you back to frame 0. So unless you got pretty lucky and there's a shiny frame in your first 100 frames, soft resetting for a shiny is useless. If you want to know more about this, and some
wow. Pokemon Emerald was actually my very first Pokemon game. I played some before that, but I was old enough to really understand the game of Pokemon. So Pokemon Emerald holds a super special place in my heart. I absolutely love that game. But I actually caught my very first shiny Pokemon in
ways to
Pokemon
get
Emerald.
around it.
I'm
LJ,
super
Shiny
proud of that.
Collector,
Even more so
has
now
some
that it's so
great
hard.
videos about it. Link in description. There is a very interesting item
Wow.
only present in Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, only found in Cerulean Cave, called the Berserk gene, that
is it?
raises your Pokemon's attack by 2 stages, but also confuses you, kind of like using the move Swagger on yourself. This is probably a reference to a popular theory about the famous Berserker mushrooms that Vikings would eat to enter a dissociative trance-like state and battle non-stop.
Not about
Kind
guts.
of a dark thing to bring to a Pokemon game.
Interesting.
The touch boxes in Diamond and Pearl
I
on
didn't know that.
Nintendo
Didn't know
DS
that.
were created to be larger, so you could touch them with your fingers. Some staff originally did
Okay.
not like this
I did know
idea because
that.
they thought the DS would get dirty with gamer gunk. In March of
What is
2005,
Gamer Gunk? I actually did know that, and I did use the touchscreen for that feature. Actually, I remember somebody saying that. Maybe it was on like something like you
Pokemon
use your
theme
fingers
park
on this.
opened
I didn't
in
know that.
Nagoya, Aichi, Japan.
What are we in 3?
Called Poke
We in
Park.
3?
Complete with bumper cars,
Okay.
Ferris wheels, trains, and all assortments of rides. But most interestingly is you could also receive exclusive gift Pokemon. You could bring your Game Boy Advance
Interesting.
and connect to machines that distributed the Pokemon via an egg. And they weren't any random Pokemon either. Although not legendary, they possessed special moves that otherwise these Pokemon would never be able to learn, such as Tailo with Feather Dance, a Pichu with Follow Me, and an Igglybuff with Tickle. Sadly, Pokepark shut down only 4 months after opening
Wow,
in
that is so
September of
weird.
that same year. But one very intriguing possibility remains. Because of the way these gift
All right, look, guys. I know Pokepark. I didn't know about Pokepark. I didn't know it was shut down. But there are some Pokemon like just regular parks you can go to now in Japan that I think are really awesome, dude. That is such a great idea. Why don't they do this more often? Like, giving you a special Pokemon if you go to a specific event that can learn a special move or that can do a specific thing or has a specific hold item. That would be so cool. That is a great idea. They need to bring that back.
The Pokemon values such as nature, gender, and IVs were different each time, meaning that they could be shiny.
Interesting.
And I'd like to think that at the very least, just one kid during these few months received
got a
a
shiny
one.
one.
Pokemon. And if this were the case,
that would be so cool.
And for example, someone hatched a shiny
He'd be
Taylor
the only
from the
one.
event, because of the small window of time these were available and the multitude of Pokemon distributed by the event, it would most likely be the only shiny Taylor in the entire world that knows Feather Dance legitimately. And I think...
Okay, that is really effing sick.
pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna see what else he has to say. That's really freaking cool. Was that all 20 obscure facts? Is that where he got his
Thank you so
thumbnail?
much for
It was
watching.
kind of
If you
a
enjoyed
little
hanging
bit.
here,
I guess it
subscribing
wasn't
and liking
misleading.
tells me there's people out
It
here
makes
who enjoy
sense.
this kind of thing, and it inspires me to make more.
I really like that. I'm
Also,
gonna
come say-
subscribe after watching that. All right, how many of those facts did you guys actually know? Because I knew what, like 3, maybe 4. I loved the ending, how he kind of said that, and it kind of tied into his thumbnail a little bit, to where he has like the shiny Tailo that only knows a specific thing because of this. I really like that. I really like that, and you know what? There might be. We'll never know if there was only one in existence. There might not be any in that existence. But, guys, I really liked that video. That was a lot of fun. I actually only knew, like, maybe 3 out of the 20 obscure facts. And I consider myself a freaking Pokemon fan. Who knows, dude? Maybe I'm a fraud. Anyways, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave something down in the comments for me to check out next. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.